everyone, welcome back to my channel, Stella Rosebella, where I talk about the latest Asian drama, music, and shows. Today I want to talk about Such a Good Love, 值得爱. So let's get into it. So first off, we have Wang Anyu, who plays Zhou Shui, and we have Wang Yuwen, who plays Dai Daji. So these are the two characters that they play. So this drama, give a little backstory. This drama, it seems like the script writers of this drama is based off of their real, I guess their relationship. And the script writers are 戴梦颖 还有周彤. And based on how they credited them, they are the people who, I guess, like started the script, the original people who started the script, like the first draft was written by them, but then the final version of the script, that was written by the other two scriptwriters. So that's what I want to say about the background of this drama. One thing that really caught my attention and really made me dive into this drama was actually the opening scene, the first scene where you see Daji and Zhou Shui. It's black and white, and you see the year 2025. It's in Beijing, and then you see that they're at the crossroads, where they also say later in the drama, narrating that they're always at a crossroads. And so I love that scene, and it's sort of asking like this question of, if we didn't go to Beijing in this year, would we still be together, or did you regret it? All these like different questions that you have. And I really, I don't know, it just really got me, and I really loved the opening thing. So I was like, okay, I want to know the story. Like, what is, obviously these two were in a relationship, and like they meet again 2025. It doesn't seem like they are in a relationship anymore. So like, what's the story that they have? Like, what's going on? The one thing I really like about this drama is how they're, I guess in a way, breaking the fourth wall. They're talking to the audience, especially when you see Daji and Zhou Shui, how they meet in the dorm, and you see like a pause. You're like, okay, this is me, what year it is, what day, and how I feel about this person, or how I feel about movies at this time of like this period of my life, all these like two different perspectives. And you also see it through like sort of throughout the drama as well, like talking to the audience how they feel at that moment. Then one thing about this story is you see that there are different time periods, because they're talking about their like present day, or like back in the day, like early 2000s or late 2000, like 2008, 2007, and then like 2025. And like, sometimes they don't actually specify like what year they're talking about, but I feel like they trust the audience to know what year they're talking about based on the outfits and the hairstyle of these characters. So it's sort of like, okay, you sort of get the gist of where these characters are at, the time period wise, so you know what year it is. So one thing that I want to know about the black and white, it seems like so far I've been watching the drama, it seems like the black and white happens, like these scenes come out when they're talking about 2005, and I was like, why is it in black and white? Is it because there's no hope anymore, because of reality and everything, like this is how these characters feel about right now, there's no like color to it, is this what's going on? I don't know, that's what I'm guessing. And then I really love how, like, Zhou Shui, he's like, I want to be a director and all these things. I'm carrying this camera with me, camcorder, and I'm recording everything. And, like, this is how I'm vlogging. We have to take, we have to remember these moments and everything. And it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna record because we want to like upload this to the internet. It wasn't like, it's just purely because like I want to remember this moment. And I really love that, because it really brings back to like when like I have family gatherings, and that's what I did. And I was like, oh, I love this. But it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna share it with the internet. No, it was just like, we're gonna put it together and we'll watch it together. I was like, oh, this happened, remember? So I was like, oh, I really love that. So one thing that's interesting about this drama is, and also you can see like the time period wise and everything, one thing that's interesting is that there's this new like young people like 2025 that got like the hard drive of where these vlogs were put into, and they see these vlogs, these two young people, and then they make commentary about like, oh, this is like how, you know, how I view Zhou Shui like as a person and everything. Like it's sort of like, I feel like in a way they're sort of like the audience's point of view and how they may feel as well. And I thought that was really interesting that they have these two characters in this drama. So I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. But I want to talk about like the relationship that Zhou Shui and Daji, like within their friend group, it seems like they were the most like sort of like everyone felt like, oh, this couple, they're gonna get married and everything. But then when so far this drama you see is that there's a lot of like ups and downs in this relationship, but ultimately they do break up and like they do meet again 2025. But one thing that I find interesting, it's like, oh, it's sort of like everyone sees like your, you know, your love like story, and they're like, oh, obviously everyone wants a happy ending. One thing that I like about this drama that I haven't seen in a lot of like contemporary dramas that you see nowadays is sort of like these, I guess like even these characters are like the male lead or female lead of this story. Drama, it's very like realistic, I guess like more closer to reality of how what people go through. It's like, oh, we have this hopes and dreams and you really want this to happen and everything, but in reality it's like there are struggles and everything, and you see that he currently hasn't been, you know, become a director, but Daji, on the other hand, she is in the industry doing her thing. And it's just really interesting to see this storyline and how he's like, okay, well, life, and I'm working at this hot pot, you know, restaurant, and all these things. So I just thought it was really interesting to see this. It's been a very long time. Let me know what y'all think of this drama, and I'll see you in the next one.